Did you think that you could file your taxes completely for free using Intuit's TurboTax? Well, apparently for most Americans, you actually cannot. Intuit is paying out $141 million in settlement money to millions of Americans who were deceived by the company's false claims that its TurboTax software was completely free. This is a video about what you need to know if you think you may be eligible for a refund in the TurboTax settlement. So without any further ado, let's get into it. My name is Sina Rez Law. I'm an attorney here in Santa Monica, California. My specialties include personal injury and lemon law, but one of my favorite things to do is break down the latest news in the legal world. Everything from your constitutional rights, to huge class actions, to legal loopholes, and everything in between. If you're into that, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have used TurboTax in the past, some questions that you may have are, what did Intuit do wrong? Who is affected by it? Who is eligible for a refund? How do you claim your refund, and how long will the refund process take? Beginning in 2016, Intuit steered customers away from using the IRS free file system into using their allegedly free TurboTax software, only to later tell those customers that their returns were not that simple and they needed to pay at least $59.99 or more. In the legal world, we call this a bait and switch, or more formally, an unfair or deceptive business practice. 4.4 million Americans, mostly with low incomes, were lured into paying for TurboTax despite being eligible to file completely for free using the IRS system. In fact, most tax filers would not qualify for the free version of TurboTax. In 2020, 2/3 of Americans would not have qualified. So for example, if you drove an Uber or Lyft, or you work in the gig economy and you got a 1099, this would make you exempt from being able to use the free software. Intuit is providing restitution to 4.4 million Americans from across the country who paid for TurboTax software despite being eligible to file completely for free. The large majority of the $141 million settlement is going directly to consumers, so people who paid for the software between the years of 2016, 2017, and 2018, despite being eligible to file for free, will receive a $30 refund for each year that they used TurboTax. What's surprising to me is that Intuit is not facing any other additional fines or penalties for their wrongdoing. It's really just this $141 million settlement, which to a company as large as Intuit is really just a drop in the bucket. According to the New York State Attorney's Office, there's actually no action that needs to be taken on your part to claim your refund. You're going to receive a notification either in your email box or in your traditional mail that will tell you a little bit more, but there's nothing that you need to do. Eventually, you'll receive your payment automatically. Because the settlement involves all 50 states and the payments are being sent through a third-party administrator, there's no exact timeline on when you should expect your payment, but most experts say it's going to be coming in the next few months. Some people may be surprised to hear that such a huge corporation such as Intuit, that's publicly traded, would engage in false and deceptive business practices, but I'm actually not surprised by that at all, and cases like this happen all the time. If you think you've been the victim of a false or deceptive trade practice or a bait and switch, let me know what that was in the comment section. My name is Sina Rez Law. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and remember, this is not legal advice.